the brand new Taylormade P790 UDI. Let's do it, and let's do it now. So I think it's fair to say that this thing looks mint. Hi everyone, my name's James Robinson, and on this channel I bring you guys golf related content every single day, near enough 365 days a year, hopefully to help you raise your game, lower your handicap, but generally just to get you to enjoy your golf loads more. In today's video I have a review of the brand new 2019 Taylormade P790 UDI driving iron, and even just in the bag there she looks beautiful. So as you can probably tell from the state of my bag there, I am packing very light for today's video, literally with this and a putter. So it's going to be interesting to see just how versatile it can be. How high can I hit it? How low can I hit it? How far can I hit it? I could have quite easily done this review back in the studio where I've done a lot of my reviews, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, I think I pretty much know this is going to be around a 230 yard club. It's going to spin it around probably 3,500, so let's see how it performs where it matters out here. This should be an interesting first one out of the rough. It's got to be said, looking down at the ball out of the rough, it doesn't fill me with that much confidence. This club is only available as a 2-iron, it comes in 17 degrees of loft, so you might be wanting some kind of hybrid, maybe even 5-wood, if you find yourself wanting to play out of the rough quite a lot, but we'll give it a go. Not the best out of the rough, but I did my best. So as you can tell with the looks of this iron, it looks absolutely beautiful. The words that come to mind to me are sharp, clean, sexy almost. And I think it's going to be a very similar story with this, just like the P790 against the old P790. I can't see many people maybe changing out of the old P790 UDI into the new P790 UDI, unless you've like properly messed yours up or something. However, there are a few changes in this year's as opposed to last year's. Should we talk some tech? And for those of you who are interested, that is where the approach shot finished out of the rough. So although it was a shocking strike, it's really not done that bad. Tech-wise, in the 2019-2020 Taylormade P790 UDI iron, this is a forged driving iron. It is made out of an 8620 carbon steel combined with a high-strength forged 4140 carbon steel, and it is a hollow body construction with a speed foam injection. Speed foam. Now, we also have inverted comb technology, ICT for short. That basically means it's an expanded sweet spot for more ball speed on off-centre hits so that you get more forgiveness and more distance. You see, now all that's good and well, but how versatile is it? Can I play it high? Can I play it low? Can I do what I want with it? Let's try and hit a high shot, let's try and hit a low shot off this tee, and let's see just how versatile it really is. Let's go low shot first. Some would say a stinger. Plenty low enough. A tiny bit left, but plenty low enough. Let's see if I can get one up in the air and get it travelling. That's more like it. So if we do match together the ICT technology with the speed foam technology, we also have the through slot speed pocket technology, again for enhanced ball speed on off-centre hits. Although I must admit, after hitting a couple of shots with it already, I don't think this is the most forgiving club you're going to play in 2019. Also, I thought that just taking kind of one club out would make it a lot easier to carry the bag in the video, but actually it's just made it really heavy in one side, so I've had a bit of a nightmare there, to be fair. So as you can see, we've got one of the tee shots up there in the fairway, but that's no good because they're bang level with the 150. So I've brought one right back here. We're at about 200, maybe 210. We're up the hill and there's not a breath of wind. So I'm thinking with this being uphill, it should be the perfect yardage for the UDI 2 iron. Remember, 17 degrees. Another change that we have in this year's model, we have the Project X Hazardous smoke shaft as a stock option now in this club. That is designed to be a little bit lower launching so that you can play that Tiger Woods a little bit easier. Honestly, absolutely nailed that. Sit. Absolutely nailed that then. It did still come out a little bit low. That's one thing which, even when I tried to play the real high one off the tee here, it didn't go kind of, still stayed a little bit low. Now, for anyone who's going to buy one of these clubs, anyone who's thinking about buying a driving iron, you're buying it for that reason, aren't you? You're not buying it to try and get it to go sky high. You're not buying it to land softly into greens. You're probably buying it as a driving iron, yeah. Now, one of the big changes that I'm loving about the whole new P790 range is the chrome, the shiny finish. I just think it looks way better than that brushed steel that it had before. I thought that looked a little bit cheap, a tiny bit tacky, but this looks gorgeous. Where have we finished? Yep, as I thought, we've gone miles long. There. So that didn't quite work out. It went a little bit long, well, a long way long. But again, lovely strike, lovely ball flight, and I'm going to see if I can do the same down here. This is a par 5, it is a reachable par 5. Again, no wind today and it's playing downhill, so I'm going to see if I can hit 2 of these UDI irons. Well, 2 of this UDI iron. And see if we can get on the green in under regulation and give ourselves an eagle putt just with the UDI. So the hole goes from obviously the tee here right down to the right hand side of these trees, then veers round down to the bottom. Just as we've got up here, I have felt a little bit of wind. We are playing into the wind. You might just be able to hear it on the microphone, hopefully not because it's an expensive microphone, but if you can hear it, there is a bit of wind. So I'm going to try and play this lower. I'm going to not play a full-on stinger, but I'm going to try and control the ball flight and pretty much do exactly what I imagine a lot of people who will be buying these irons are wanting to do, control that ball flight. Oh yes please. Ah. Now I'm really hoping that you could all hear that strike. Beautiful. Shouldn't have a problem with distance now getting on in 2, but can I control this club and get it on the green? Now, one final piece of technology which I've not talked to you about is the MIMD tungsten weighting. Now, we have heard of this before in numerous sets of irons throughout different companies, and this basically means that it allows the brands to specifically locate the tungsten weighting a little more strategically so that that club can get the optimum spin rates, the optimum launch angles for the club in question. Whew. That took so many takes. So we have the tee shot here just down the left hand side. We've missed the fairway unfortunately, which for me with a driving iron I'm obviously going to be disappointed with. I think the reason why you're going to be hitting this club is to hit fairways. We've got away with it today because the rough isn't too long, it isn't too penal, but I suppose if you're hitting this, you're going to be hitting it on a tight golf course where there is going to be penalties for missing the fairway. So I've got away with that, but only because how the course is set up. Right, anyway. In all seriousness, one thing that I would be worried with a little bit with this club is its lack of forgiveness. I think this is targeting the better player. It's targeting the player who's going and playing links golf, who's wanting to keep the ball down, wanting to just hit fairways. Yeah, but I do think your standard golfer, your average player, would probably suit a hybrid a little bit more, maybe even a 5 would. But then you've got to think, I suppose, that's exactly what the Gapper range is for, that Taylormade also offer. Who wants to see a comparison between this and the Gapper Low? That's enough blabbering on. Let's see if I can hit this green under regulation. It's gonna have to be a good one. Oh yeah, this can be very good. Now that was a pretty awkward lie. It wasn't sat great, it wasn't sat badly, but that's done really well out of that stuff. Let's go and see just where it's finished. I'm gonna be surprised if this isn't really good. So unfortunately, there we have it. right in the jaws of it, just short, but we didn't get on the green in under regulation. This is another area where bringing one club out doesn't really help you. This could be pretty good actually. So guys, there you have it. That is my review of the brand new Taylormade P790 UDI iron for 2019 and 2020. To sum it up, it looks beautiful, it feels very, very good when you get it out the middle. When you don't get it out the middle, it's not the most forgiving club that you will ever have. So if you are that kind of mid-handicap, high-handicap, your ball striking isn't at a premium, maybe look towards a gapper mid, maybe look towards a hybrid, maybe look towards a 5-wood, something like that. But if you are a good ball striker, you want to hit more fairways, you want to be able to send that shot in really low, this thing is an absolute animal. I really hope you've enjoyed that. Guys, thank you so much. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button below if you haven't already. Leave a like if you enjoyed the content. Comment below, would you see yourself using one of these over a hybrid or a 5-wood? And we're going to go now because it's raining. As always, I'll see you tomorrow.